Alright. How is everything sounding so far? Alright. How is everything sounding so far? Hopefully this is working out. Let's see. Got some lag right now. Let's see if we can fix that quick. Let's have a look here. What can we do for that? Hopefully this is working out. Let's see. Got some lag right now. Let's see if we can fix that quick. Let's have a look here. What can we do for that? Okay, everything's looking alright. Where's that feedback coming from? Okay, everything's looking alright. Where's that feedback coming from? Okay. Is that better? There we go. That's looking better. Okay. Is that better? There we go. That's looking better. Still feel like we're getting some feedback. Where's that coming from? Alright. Now, there we go. This is the guy we're going to be working on today. Provided we can keep this looking good and not crash. Let's get rid of you. So it's just kind of here as a mirror. Now, what do I want to do with this guy first? Because I was just kind of screwing around with this and ended up with a silhouette that I kind of liked. I'm still not sure exactly the direction we want to go. Suppose we might work on a bit of the add a bit more of whatever the shoulder thing is on the other side. Yeah. Now I'm not sure what colors I want to do for this guy specifically. Because it is inspired by Ifrit. I don't know if I want to stick to the fire element, or if we want to go in a slightly different direction. I mean, Horned Fire Demon is pretty standard. I suppose we can just get into it and see. Hey Beryl, welcome back. Yeah, we're doing another one today. I wonder if we should make him green, blue, yellow, or just stick with fire. Stone might also work. Well, let's just get in here and play around with it. We'll figure out colors later, and what exactly it is later. There. Maybe the pecs. Something like that. Or a little more forward here. Today we're working on this demon whip, work in progress. I was kind of color blocking last week and came out with this design that I liked, so I thought we would work on it since we finished up the Victorian house last week. Add a bit of ab work. Actually, I don't know if I wanted to be completely shirtless or if I wanted to have armor. Let's thicken up this arm a bit. So I wanted to have that old school 2D aesthetic that those RPGs like Final Fantasy and everything. So maybe just shade in a little bit here and see what we end up with. I mean, that's not bad. I might move this over a touch. right about there. Right, because it's originally Final Fantasy. So that's why I kind of chose some earth and red tones to start with. That center ab is... Yeah, about something like that, eh? He looks a little hunchbacked. Let's move that in maybe 1. Something like that. Maybe bulk this out just a touch. Just a touch. Hobgoblin from Spider-Man? Oh yeah, I could see that. Might bring this down. There we go. There, that looks a little better. I wonder if I should break this line a bit. Probably add a third transitional color. There we are. Let's try adding a little bit of detail to those arms. Let's bulk up the back here, because I want this guy to be a little more buff. Round out these arms. Make him nice and burly. Doesn't need to be too realistic, right? Maybe bring down whatever these shoulder things are. Armor, fur, wings? I haven't decided yet. There we go. We'll round it a bit. Yeah, there we go. Wonder how much musculature we can get into here before it starts to look ridiculous. There, that kind of adds a bit of shape. Yeah. Working on a limited size canvas can have its benefits and drawbacks, and I usually do as well. But same with the Torian piece from the previous weeks. I just went with as big a canvas as possible. And then particular size. Let's see, what is the inside of an arm? What does the inside of an arm look like? I think I should round this out a bit as well. Oh, that looks far too massive for the rest of it. Yeah, I know. That leg. That's why I usually do early mornings. Come on. Let's see if we can get that fixed. There, is that coming back at all? I think that's a little better. Yeah, if it crashes, we might have to wait till tomorrow to finish this piece. I don't know why afternoons and evenings are absolute garbage when I try and stream. Maybe clean that up a bit. Same here, I've made this too thick now. Let's just undo everything we did. Don't mind that. Let's narrow that up. There. That looks a little better. This purple bit to go something like that. That's kind of what you're thinking, Barrow? Just want maybe more of a slope to it, though. That's a little too straight up. So let's bring that back down. And go... Might also thin it up a bit. Kind of curve it in, mimicking that horn. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Then I'll have to do the same when I do the other horn and shoulder in the background. I think usually the muscle comes down kind of like that from the inside. Yeah, we'll go with soda pop. That's what I'm drinking. That's totally what I'm drinking. Maybe we'll just add a bit of a elbow crease instead. Right? And a little bit coming down from the hand. Good enough for me. Now, let's work on shaping these legs a bit, because that's looking a little awkward. Alcoholic beverage? Absolutely not. I am a responsible adult. Absolutely. I am not drinking vodka soda at all in the middle of the day. That just looks way too thick now. Right? I mean, it looks more proportional. But it's way too chonky. I mean, it could be more like a satyr leg, like make it nice and furry. Or I can add maybe something like what we have going on with the shoulder onto the knee. No, that's a little too much. This would be more like that to be functional. Botanic cola? Whoa. Can't say I've heard of that. Alright. Let's carve down the top of the leg again. Maybe I'll make this a little longer. Maybe that's our problem. Something like that. Yeah, I like that leg. Lemon beer. Lemon beer sounds really good. Ginger beer is good. A little stronger than ginger ale. If you like spice anyway. Like even non-alcoholic ginger beer, so good. Anatomy is not my strong point. What if instead we thicken up the front of the thigh here? If you can't solve one problem, make another problem somewhere else. Right? That just looks like a chicken leg. I don't mind that kind of flat swoop we got going leading into the knee. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with how the thigh looks, but the foreleg here. Let's see if we can maybe make it a little skinnier. And then kind of round out the back of the calf here. I mean, that almost looks natural. Oh, you don't get root beer out there. Oh, maybe not. Sarsaparilla might not be as popular. The original root beer. I think it's actually become illegal to have sarsaparilla, which is kind of weird. No, let's fill that back in. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay, I like that leg shape. Let's work on this. So I might want to thicken up the back of this thigh. Something like that. Yeah. And maybe I'll thicken up the back of the calf here again. And we carve away some of the front here. I almost think we need a bit more. Maybe build out this heel a bit more. Back to soda, back to the important topics. Maybe fill out that a bit and that. That's why it looks odd to me. Because we lengthened the other one, but we didn't lengthen this one. Yeah, that matches a little better. Maybe we'll build out some more of this knee now. Like that. Yeah, there we go. That's a leg. Yeah, that's a demon leg. You don't like Sprite? Not the lemon lime? That's fair. Me, I'm all about that cherry cola. But they don't sell it as often anymore. Or vanilla cola. Although I don't drink as much soda these days. Trying to cut back on my sugar intake. Let's see. Now that I like that, let's see if we can shape in some of the muscle. Because we got thick thighs. We're going to want a deep shadow here, right? Kinda a little bit across the top. What? Some people. Maybe we'll bring down this crotch piece a bit here. Or not. Not even sure what I want to do with that pelvis piece. Oh. Top of the calf should wrap around kind of like this. I don't know, I might even just throw pants or something on him. Or maybe something like a leather, like a Greek leather skirt or kilt. That might be interesting. I don't know. Let's just finish shaping up these muscles in case we use it. Now the inside of the thigh. I have never heard it called that. That must be local. Well, that doesn't look right. Maybe we'll just do the wraparound from the inside. One thing that frustrates me about pixel art, I I can never get a perfect curve like you could with a pencil. Make it work. Yeah, that'll be fine. Pants might look a little unnatural. Right? He's got that kind of primal elemental feel, right? Or at least that's the kind of feel I'm hoping to go for. Maybe you're right. We'll see. We'll try out a few things. If it's anything like the Victorian house, this will probably be a couple weeks process, which I'm looking forward to. It's nice to work on a single piece over a longer period. There we go. Alright. So that muscle definition isn't the best. I might look up some references later. Feet and hands, like, probably gonna ignore. At least right good. And maybe I'll add a bit of curve here for just so we know this is where that second horn is in the back. Yeah, good enough. Now, how do we feel about facial hair on this guy? Or do we just want clean shaven with a deep chin? Bit of a goatee. Kind of tuft around the horn. Kind of want minimal detail, so I think he'll probably be bald up top. That looks a little too far. Kind of like how flat that face is. To something like that. There. Italian mustache demon. Right, I'm thinking the nose is going to be about there. With maybe ears about there. Those ears look horrible. Like a cowl? Yeah. It's like that. Right, and then lips about there. That's a little too much, I think. I like the goatee best. Right? Everything else just seems to distract. Although the goofy handlebar mustache isn't bad. Yeah, more like it was a costume. A hood with horns. Yeah, I think that's kind of the look. If this was to come up as much as the other one, it'd be, and I guess we kind of fill out the back here. I need to maybe come up just a bit more. So would there be even a point into drawing it? Oh, you're... Yeah. A little funky, right? Trying out some things. Right now, I'm just trying to get the feel of what I want this thing to look like. What kind of beast is it gonna be? I like how kind of thick these horns are. Oh. Maybe we narrow them up a touch. See, I have but just shape them a little better. A purple-green color palette? That might not be too bad. Yeah, let's maybe thicken up these horns. It's one there for the curve. There. Nice big bulky horns that are unnecessary, but look absolutely demonic. Then we got the shoulder swoop filling in the empty space. And then this one can have the prominent details. Yeah, I kind of like that. Of 10? What does that look like? Yeah, it's good trying out different styles and different tactics. Finish that group. That's not too bad. We might work with that to start anyway, if we do that palette. Now, let's get a little detail on these horns going though.